This is me, Robbie, qualified private pilot with an instrument rating. Everything was going well, till I realised I forgot to turn on the new microphone for the Sony A7. Anyway, we fly to France with some of the most changeable weather I've ventured into, with clear spells and poor visibility with rain.
Well, there's our lunch. Should we drop us off? See the place we're going to lunch now? We're flying right over it.
Altitude. Autopilot.
Golf, Zulu, Alpha, November, Yankee, lining up, 2-1 left. So landing light, pitot on. So takeoff brief, it's 59 knots rotate. Once we're airborne, climb and pitch for 75 knots. And as per the departure brief. So 2-1 left identified. And what was the off block time, do you remember? About 15 past, wasn't it? And takeoff time, 10:20. So we're 15 minutes behind, that's fine. So approach is clear.
Okay.
Departure route is clear.
Take a runway checks, pitot heat.
I'm kind of not happy with these pedal locations, so just adjust.
Landing lights on.
Do you want to adjust your pedals, by the way, so you got more leg room
No, I'm good.
for the cruise, you sure?
Yeah, I'll be fine.
That's better. Stick slightly to the left. Full power coming in.
Good morning, Golf Bravo Juliet Alpha Golf.
Released. Full power coming in.
Golf Bravo Juliet Alpha Golf.
Okay, power set, green.
Good morning, Golf Bravo Juliet Alpha Golf.
Airspeed alive. Looking for 59 knots.
North of Devon's Pool, 2,000 feet for crest state.
Still green.
East to west, then on to Luton at 2,000 feet. Unit 1016.
A bit loud on it. So, runway heading till 700, so 500 above the ground. So obviously 700 on the QNH. We climb at 66, 67 knots. I usually do that because then you don't get the stall water coming up. There's obviously a discrepancy between the two, but it's fine. Then you've got the angle of attack, which is in the yellow range, which is fine at the moment. So we're climbing on a bumpy day, it goes into the flats. So 66 is what we should climb up until we're 700 feet above your line. So it climbs like a rocket. Good for your London there, then. So once we get to 700, we turn left slightly, just to go over the hangars, if you remember, noise abatement. Do that now, and then 700 feet, we're looking for a stage of November Yankee, passing to the southeast wall contact, radar now 132.7, cheerio. Tracking to obviously Detling, which is heading.
Charlie, Foxtrot Charlie is back with you approaching hangar lane.
Confox Charlie, Roger, continue H10H4, your clearance limit west of London Bridge.
H10H4, clearance limit west of London Bridge, Golf Foxtrot Charlie.
Thames radar, good morning, Golf Zulu Alpha November Yankee, passing 1,000 feet on the QNH 1016 for 2,300 on track Detling.
Golf Zulu Alpha November Yankee, Thames, Roger, London QNH 1016, continue to Detling, I'll give you further climb very shortly.
Okay, QNH 1016, continue to Detling, Walco, Golf November Yankee.
Altitude.
Different, isn't it? You watch then clear us with a commercial. So on track, Detling, basically. So what I can do is direct.
November Yankee, climb initially to altitude 4,000 feet. You're clear to join controlled airspace in the climb.
Okay, clear to enter controlled airspace in the climb. Climbing to altitude 4,000 feet initially. Golf November Yankee. 4,000 feet. 4,000 feet. I've done this last time. 4,000 feet set. Cross check. QNH 1016. So we're cleared into controlled airspace. And we're on track Detling, sir. Just gone into controlled airspace, sir. Welcome. Your first flight in the airway system.
This morning now.
Very good visibility today.
Yeah, nice thought of London.
Altitude.
1,000 to go.
Golf Zulu Yankee, it's a radar control service. Contact London now on 120.530.
Radar control, London control 120.530. Golf November Yankee, plane.
Radar.
Yeah. London control, good morning, Golf Zulu Alpha November Yankee, climbing 4,000 feet on track Detling.
Golf Zulu Alpha November Yankee, Roger.
Oh.
That's right.
139, contact London 134, decimal 905.
Oh, look at that view of London, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to take a picture of right now.
There you go, plane's flying itself.
676, Roger.
That's phenomenal.
GPSS roll steerer means it will actually track us all the way to France.
Yep.
So we'll now capture the track automatically.
Seabed 99 Mike.
So I'm waiting for 130 knots TAS, rather than the indicators were higher up.
Left onto 9 uniform.
Interesting weather, actually.
125 degrees.
Big 125, just up to 9 uniform.
November Yankee, climb altitude 5,000 feet.
Climb altitude 5,000 feet, Golf November Yankee. So 5,000 feet set. The full power comes in, and then you check VS mode, initially 1,200, and then you just monitor it because it's not indicated airspeed check. So now climb up. You can take the autopilot out and put it back in, but
In motion.
they'll let it do itself. So the airspeed starts to decrease in. Climb at 80. You got to monitor it like a hawk.
Longship 701.
Handles on the autopilot.
100, fly standard speeds now.
7100, standard speed, Longship 701. 1327, flyer 21 Delta, good morning.
Hi, Golf November Yankee, climb flight level 70.
Tram in motion.
Climb flight level 70, Golf November Yankee.
Tram in motion.
The Touquet's on the nose, by the way.
8 Yankee Alpha to London 134, decimal 905.
8 Yankee Alpha, 134,905, goodbye.
Normally it's the other way around, isn't it? French have the crap weather, we have the better weather.
Happens once in a while.
Golf November Yankee, climb flight level 100.
Climb flight level 100, Golf November Yankee. So 100 set. If we don't like what the weather's like in France, and I decide I'm not comfortable, I come back.
Golf November Yankee, climb flight level 110.
Climb flight level 110, Golf November Yankee. So 110 set, cross check. The weather's reasonable. The worst of it is overcast, 500 drizzle. Not sure what the instant cloud base is, but we'll get it from them when we get a bit closer. So you can see the rain. It's that higher level cloud that we won't be able to go into anyway because it's iced.
Good morning,
So we just avoid all that. It looks like it's drifting that way. It's going that way to the south.
Aviation 5.
So on the way out, we'll probably have to do low level. Other aircraft there, straight ahead going into Gatwick. By the time we get there, it should be clearing up nicely. So obviously some light showers, puffy clouds.
After expect altitude to be very 7 Air India 172, heading 125.
So basically this is a good situational awareness tool, which allows me to, in flight, check the weather, monitor the situation. If I show you on the screen here, you can see the weather situation. So 1,000 to go for this morning. As you can see the front, which is lying just across here. And that's probably where it is at the moment. And then later on we've got another front coming through. So the weather's quite changeable later on. Hence the turbulence and lumps and bumps got this altitude is what's going on. If I show you this weather, just kind of shows the situation of the weather. Should be clearing to the south later today. And then a further weather system over here, which is quite frontal, coming in tonight. So quite a bit of wild weather to expect. Anyway, so like I say, this weather then transfers onto Sky Demon or ForeFlight. And if it was set up correctly, it was updated recently, you can see what the aircraft are as well.
T767,
And the call signs.
flight level.
So I set a timer. It's a maximum time I legally allowed up here, 30 minutes. Before you really want to have oxygen, supplementary oxygen. It's 130 knots TAS, I'll come back to 80% power, no problems there.
Good day, this is Touquet, machine Delta. Requested at 1040 UTC, expect approach runway 13.
Wow, it's runway 13, okay, so they come in the other direction.
22 degrees 8 knots, visibility 10 kilometers. Heading important 500 feet, overcast 1,300 feet.
500 feet clouds, that's the lowest I've ever done.
1 degrees, 10 degrees, QNH 1019.
What's the wind?
Safety 1018. Informe le ticket à contact with Delta Information. Température 11 degrés pendant le délevé. QNH 1019.
On 120.275, goodbye.
Little approach 120.275 for Golf November Yankee. Cheers, mate. Let me just call him. Little approach Golf Zulu Alpha November Yankee with you, flight level 110, direct to the Touquet. Request the RMP runway 13.
Golf November Yankee cockpit for RNP runway 13. Continue direct Touquet and report ready for descent.
Direct Touquet and Wilco, Golf November Yankee. Direct Touquet, so flight plan, direct Touquet, activate. The plane should now straight ahead of us. So we've got to calculate a descent, so we've got 25 miles or 11,000. We need to be at 2,000 by Touquet. So Golf November Yankee request descent.
Golf November Yankee, descent flight level 70.
Descent flight level 70, Golf November Yankee. A 70 set. And then we do a nice gradual descent.
That's pretty cool.
So 50% power in descent and a nice gradual descent for your ears.
Yeah, fair enough.
Anyway, so back to the approach brief. So 270 is the descent height. So minima is nice, very low down. So by 270 feet we go around. So the go around instructions is down to AT410 with a left turn, back to Ocpen, climbing to altitude 2,000 feet. So we're straight ahead and then a left turn at AT410. You have to fly over that waypoint before coming back to Ocpen and then back around for the approach. We'll do one approach and then we'll divert back to the UK.
Roger.
So if I can't get down on the first one, we'll do one more and then we'll intentions will be fly back IFR back to the UK. So we're direct Touquet at the moment and we should be 2,000 by Touquet.
And we just need to set it here.
So we can actually set 2,000. And you see the blue descent thing? If I adjust my rate of descent, you'll see that slowly come in, and that means I'll reach 2,000 by that, but it doesn't. It means I'll be 7,000 by that point, so we can come down even more quickly.
Green arc, nice.
Yeah, I forgot what it's called, but it's the same on the Airbus.
Yeah.
So I'll set my maximum descent speed in clouds as 129, so that's the turbulent speed.
Have we set the RNAV on that yet?
You can't on this, it's not got digital autopilot. You have to do it manually.
Right.
So we have to start coming down a bit, so power reduced to 40%. So can I have the checklist please for the approach checklist please?
Okay, approach checklist, FMS.
Set.
Nav.
Set.
Communications.
They're set.
Approach briefing.
So we've done that complete, we've changed runway to runway 13, so we did 2 approach briefs, which is good. The minimum is set to 270 because that's the absolute min. So 270 set, check, and the QNH we can't set yet, but it will be 101 at some point.
That's the one. Minima.
Yeah, that's checked. Alternate air as required.
Cabin.
Yep, secured. So approach phase, we're not in approach phase yet.
Yeah.
So we go to procedure, and then we'll activate the approach once we've been cleared for the approach, basically.
Roger.
Right, let's make sure this is secure.
November Yankee, uncontrolled airspace below flight level 65, continue descend altitude 2000 QNH 1019, cleared RNP 13 at let's go.
Okay, uncontrolled airspace below, cleared to 2,000 feet, cleared RMP approach by Touquet, runway 13, Golf November Yankee. So we cleared down to 2,000, set, and the QNH is 1019. Check. 1019, check. Need to be level 2,000 by Touquet.
Roger that.
Golf November Yankee, please call 6165.
6165.
6165 for Golf November Yankee. I'm back on the speed as well. So initial approach speed will be 108 and then reducing to 90 at the top of the drop. Stage of flap is what we usually do.
That's
the
what
approach is activated. At least the straight in recovers about 15 minutes in time. Just doing that way is another 15 minutes.
Exactly.
Decent piece of green, 3 degrees, no risk of ice at this level.
Yeah.
So you don't need to worry about icing below.
Yeah.
Plus. It's nice and warm, very warm for January. It's just surprising, really.
I know, I was saying. Oh.
Landing light on. Where are we on the checklist? Do the landing checklist before we go cloud base. So barrier F is set, 1019 set, cross check.
Okay, pocket brake.
Pocket brake is off.
Cabin.
Secure, landing light on.
There we go. Landing checklist.
Golf November Yankee, contact Le Touquet Tower 118.450 by.
118.450 Golf November Yankee, bye.
2018. Altitude.
1,000 to go. See the sea already. The Touquet Tower, Golf Zulu Alpha November Yankee, just come and established at Touquet, runway 13.
Golf Zulu Alpha November Yankee Touquet, good day. The QNH is 1018. Continue, we port Fox Alpha Tango 13, and for information, currently we have a scattered 600 feet.
Scattered 600, no problem, and report Foxtrot Alpha Tango 13, Golf November Yankee.
Low glide at the moment, localizer.
That's fine. I mean, we cleared to 2. Yep. That's crap, isn't it? The weather.
It's fantastic.
Good IMC weather practice.
Yeah, gotta love it. Oh, yeah.
Not doing it, is
Altitude.
it? Establish and then press approach again.
I'm back on.
So intercept that heading.
Yeah.
And if not, I'll do it manually.
Yeah.
It worked into Rotterdam. Arm approach. I think it's because we intercepted it too shallow.
Right.
If you're like that, it's better. We're level 2, I'm happy for that. If
Yeah,
not, I'll
below,
manually do it.
Okay, that looks like it's...
It wasn't low, was it?
No.
So yeah, approach armed.
If it does the capture.
It looks like it is now. Should be able to see the runway soon anyway. It's just not up there.
No.
Yeah, the glide's coming in.
Yeah, glide's coming in.
It's because of the front.
Oh, that's cool though.
So glide's coming in, it should say GS. It is.
It is.
And that should then descend by itself when I pull the power up. So I'm 108. I'm going to set 90 for the descent.
Golf Zulu Alpha November Yankee, runway 13, clear to land. The wind is crosswind 220 degrees, 8 knots, and the runway is wet.
Copy, clear to land, runway 13, just passing overhead. Fox down, Tango 13 now.
Trim in motion.
There you go, so
There we go.
GS up.
There we are.
Trim in motion.
Oh, it's the worst weather I've done.
This is epic.
Look at the clouds, look how low
Yeah,
they are.
that's good. And very well done with the GPS capture. That's good.
So in conditions like this, IFR is best to use the autopilot, monitor the situation
100%.
rather than fly it manually.
Highest standard is what we've got equipped.
Well, there's our lunch. Should we drop us off? See the place we're going to lunch now? We're flying right over it.
Altitude.
So 90.
On the return.
And then what we do is we set this to approach speed 75. At the decision height, I pull the power out and I'll call full stage of flap. They're looking to maintain 90 down to the
Trim
decision
in
height.
motion.
So it's following the glide.
It's doing pretty damn well.
Yeah, considering it's an analog autopilot.
No, I agree.
It gets lower down, it does some really weird changes.
Yeah. This is remarkable. This was not here the last time I was in this plane.
Yeah. Yeah, you see where the weather is.
Yeah.
We'll probably take off this direction actually, because it'll be clearer later.
Une Visi à 10 kg, un QNH à 1018 et un FIU 600 pieds, broken 1600 pieds.
Approaching minimums.
Continuing.
Autopilot.
Oui, Pierre, on ferme à midi 30 TU.
Full stage please.
C'est reçu, à tout à l'heure, Tout à l'heure.
Landing. There's the drizzle.
Nicely done, sir.
That was quite nice actually.
That was very well done. Weather conditions.
Wet runway as well.
Oh,
It's slippery as well, can you feel it?
Yeah, no, very well done. Very well done.
So I don't touch nothing till I'm vacated.
Golf November Yankee first right, runway vacated, you can taxi in front of the tower and stand at your discretion.
Okay, vacate right. Stand of own discretion in front of the tower. Thanks very much, Golf November Yankee. So once we're vacated, I can then do stuff with the checklist. So Peter comes off, landing comes off, taxi comes on because we're cleared to taxi. And then the flaps come up because I've vacated. And then basically once I've got taxi instructions, I do the after landing checklist.
Roger.
Go for it.
After landing,
Yep, so exterior lights set, flaps up and checked.
pitot heats.
So that's off.
Alternate air.
Yep, so I put that back to where it was
Yep.
for the next pilot, which is me.
And trim.
Set takeoff for me, so I don't forget it.
After landing complete.
Roger. The Touquet, just confirm wings on the white line, is that correct?
Establish on final 13.
Yeah, stepped over someone.
Just put it on the white lines, it's fine, isn't it? Let's do it over that one, because it's closer.
I was about to say, why are we walking?
Shed in the tower, so this is fine.
Front of the tower.
I want to park on the new tarmac, but I will. There we go. Parking brake set. So, on blocks, time 15, landing time 10. Right, so 2 minutes I think on the engine, so I can... So, avionics master.
Where are we at, mate?
We are, I don't know how to pronounce it, we're at this place.
For lunch.
Yeah,
You looking forward to this?
I am looking forward to it because obviously Robbie, he doesn't do things by half measures. This is lunch with a view.